The true Muslim regain your confidence, dear brothers and sisters. How do you restore your confidence if you have lost it? Sheikh Bak Abu, in his book, writes that confidence is one of the defining attributes of a true Muslim, whether male or female, a student of knowledge or a warrior. Confidence serves as the foundation upon which we build our character, make decisions, and face life's challenges. It empowers you to remain brave in times of difficulty. This video will provide practical tips to help you develop unshakable confidence in your life. Do not misunderstand, true confidence requires balance. It is dignified, quiet, and self-assured. It is neither boastful, arrogant, or oppressive, nor is it timid, weak, or meek. There is a middle ground, and finding it is key. Stay with us until the end, and remember, do not be weak, be brave. Number 1. Identify the root cause. As Muslims, we understand that our self-worth is not determined by material possessions or societal standards, but rather by our relationship with Allah. Therefore, you need to identify the root cause of your lack of confidence in order to regain it. Many of us have fallen into the trap of comparing ourselves to others, especially on social media, and this can lead to destructive feelings of self-doubt. Do not misunderstand, a healthy amount of self-doubt was implemented by the Sahaba, where they would question their own motives and confront themselves with issues they had and mistakes they had made. This is healthy. However, when we forget that our worth is not defined by our number of followers, when we doubt even our values and everything about ourselves, when we doubt the love that Allah has for us, and when we doubt whether we are good people or not, this can lead us into a place where our own unique strengths and weaknesses are lost. It is a place where our purpose in life, using these strengths to serve Allah and the community around us, is forgotten, and where we fall into weakness. Another root of low self-confidence among Muslims is the negative influence of others. We are surrounded by people who may not always have our best interests at heart. We may encounter individuals who constantly belittle us, criticize us, or make us feel inferior. This can take a toll on our self-esteem and make us doubt our self-worth. Whatever the reason, even if it is due to past traumas, it is your responsibility to identify it and to heal from it. That is the first step to regaining your confidence and your control. Once we understand the root cause of our low self-confidence, it becomes easier to find a solution. Number 2. Practice self-compassion. In a world that constantly pressures us to be perfect, it can be easy to fall into a cycle of self-criticism and self-doubt. Because of this, your confidence can take a major hit and leave you feeling defeated. As Muslims, we are also faced with the additional pressure of living up to the expectations of our deen. We aim to be better Muslims, and when we fall short, if our hearts are healthy, we can be overly critical of ourselves. The opposite extreme is when we fall short, and it doesn't even affect us. This is a dangerous place to be, brothers and sisters, and do not let yourself fall into either extreme. One powerful tool to overcome these negative emotions and extremes is to regain your self-confidence through self-compassion. This means being kind and understanding towards yourself. If you are too extreme upon yourself, then at the other extreme, you will need to practice self-discipline and be a bit harsher and more strict with yourself. However, for those who are strict on themselves, and we assume the majority of those watching this are, insha'Allah, if your heart is filled with regret and you feel bad for the sins and errors that you have committed, then know that your heart is alive and healthy. Continue to correct yourself. Continue to improve. However, be sure to also be compassionate with yourself and understand that you are on a journey of self-improvement and are moving in the right direction. Do not misunderstand. This is not a free license for all of the people who are lenient and liberal on themselves, who sin easily and do not feel any pain in their hearts over. Their mistakes cause them to give themselves even more compassion. They need less hope in Allah and more fear. For the one who is filled with fear and regret, he needs more hope. And this is the balance. There are two wings, and when one is too big and the other is too small, the bird will not fly. Number 3, remember your successes. We all have milestones, big or small, whether it's acing an exam, getting a promotion at work, meeting a deadline, or completing a challenging task. Each success contributes to building our self-confidence. As Muslims, our ultimate success lies in the pleasure of Allah and the attainment of Jannah. One of the best ways to remember our past successes as Muslims is by keeping a gratitude journal. Some people may call this the cookie jar, a collection of good memories that you can go back to in order to restore your confidence and remember that you are capable, gifted, and unique. This is a simple and effective way of reminding yourself of the blessings and successes in your life. Practice gratitude for these. Remember the lessons you took from them and cherish the best parts of who you are. Use these strengths to think about who you want to become and how you can channel these good qualities to grow even further. Number 4, fake it till you make it. The phrase, fake it until you make it, may sound counterintuitive. In fact, it's a phrase I don't like to use because pretending to be confident when you aren't may seem false and even hypocritical. But the fact is, sometimes it can be a powerful and effective strategy to boost your self-confidence. It is a mindset that encourages acting as if you are confident, even if you don't feel it in the moment. And yes, it is likely that people will see right through your behavior. Maybe you will see right through your behavior as well. Except, maybe, just maybe, it can be the beginning of a positive shift, a new change in behavior. Many people, when they begin a positive change in their lives, make sure that it is based on the right intentions and then proceed with confidence, but there's still this resistance, this feeling of, this isn't really me, or this doesn't suit me. This is Shaitan standing in your way, brothers and sisters. Now, don't misunderstand. We are not encouraging you to be fake, to pretend to be boisterous or charismatic when you are not. We simply encourage you to confidently be yourself, to stand assertively for what you truly believe in. If you feel that you are not confident in yourself or in expressing your thoughts, learn to be assertive. Pretend that you are confident in your choices and in your speech until you actually are. This can help you establish yourself and truly feel that you are what you claim to be. It is a way of gradually shifting your behavior in a positive direction, embodying the behaviors, thoughts, and attitudes of a confident individual and of your future self, even if you are not there yet. This is by no means an invitation to become a fake person. The idea behind the concept of faking confidence is that, over time, you can actually start feeling more confident. When you begin behaving confidently, your body language will start to change, and you will naturally begin to portray a more assertive image. For instance, standing up straight with your shoulders back, making eye contact, and speaking clearly can make you appear more confident, even if you don't feel it internally. In fact, almost every change you make in your life will feel wrong at first. What feels right to you right now is what is bringing you your current results. If you do not like your results, then what feels right may actually be wrong for you. We often see this with people who refuse to follow the deen of Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala. We see people who say, the hijab just doesn't feel right for me. The niqab doesn't feel right. Praying 5 times a day doesn't feel right. Well, your feelings are wrong. What is right is the sunnah, and what is right is the deen. So when you know that you are proceeding on the truth and on the right path, and your feelings don't agree, push past your feelings, brothers and sisters. Number 5. Take care of your physical health. Our physical and mental well-being are closely connected. Taking care of your physical health by exercising, eating healthy, and getting enough sleep has a huge impact on your self-confidence and your general ability to function. When you feel good physically, you are more likely to feel confident mentally. I've never in my entire life met a person who looked good, was physically fit, was doing well in their life, and told me they felt terrible. Have you ever noticed that? Why is that? Our bodies are an amanah, a trust from Allah. That means we have a responsibility to take care of them properly. You can't expect to eat junk and feel good, and you can't expect to do nothing and be strong. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate physical exercise daily. Get outside in the fresh air, have some morning sunlight, and enjoy your life. Make sure that you consume healthy meals. You can read my free ebook on testosterone, where I include full meal plans, diets, and lifestyles that are conducive to increasing your testosterone and improving your health. It is a full mini-course on everything you need regarding boosting testosterone, which will no doubt increase your confidence in return. Number 6. Set small, achievable goals. It is human nature to dream big, but we forget that the path to success starts with setting small, achievable goals. Sometimes when we lose our confidence, we stop setting any goals at all. When setting a goal, my dear brother and sister, start with something small and achievable. A successful accomplishment, no matter how minor, provides a sense of achievement, makes the journey easier, and sets off a positive chain reaction. This process strengthens your confidence, keeps you motivated, and prepares you to pursue greater aspirations. As you consistently reach these smaller milestones, your belief in your ability to achieve bigger goals grows. However, setting unrealistic goals or lacking clarity on how to achieve them can lead to frustration, unnecessary pressure, and feelings of inadequacy. By focusing on smaller, manageable goals, you can break down larger ambitions into actionable steps. This approach promotes consistency, discipline, and self-reflection, ensuring steady progress. If you want this message to reach more Muslims, like this video and subscribe to the channel. May Allah reward you for your efforts. Until next time, stay brave and steadfast.